Hello fellow knobheads and beat people, I'm George, the Gentleman Rocker, and this is a Gadget Gaijin. So today we want to take a look at Tokyo. And Tokyo is a collection of 4 analog drum modules. Well, virtual analog because it's an emulation, but they're based on percussion pedals, basically. And if you take a look at the UI, you see all 4 of these pedals in front of you. And the first one is the bass drum, and the lower 4 buttons or pads are where you play the sounds. And on the module itself you can change it a little bit. Well, maybe even a lot, but it's always specific for the sound. So if you take a look at the bass drum, you of course have the level. Then you can pan the sound. So you can pan every of the 4 sounds anywhere you want. And then you have 4 pots to change your sound up. And you can change how the sound is tuned, how much it decays, how it bends, and you can boost the sound. And specific to this bass drum module, you have a selection of 4 waves. Next to that is the snare drum, and there you also have level and pan, but then you have a specific button to give the snare drum more punch. And you again can tune the sound, change the decay of it, adjust the amount of noise that the sound will bring, and how snappy the sound is. The third module is the tom module, and there you have again level and pan. You can tune and have decay as you have on each of these modules, and you can change the bend and how much noise the tom sound will bring with it. And the fourth one is the broadest one, I would say, and it's a percussion module, so you can do any kind of percussive sounds with it. And again, you have level, pan, tune and decay. And then in the middle you have your modulation, where your sound is modulated. You can change the shape of the modulation in 4 waveforms, the depth of your modulation, and the speed of it. And with that you have a really broad analog drum kit. So I specifically use this gadget a lot when I do all kinds of dubsteppy sounds, because I like to use this dubstep drums as a break in songs, and I really like to do it with some really hard-hitting, in-your-face drum sounds, and you can do this with Tokyo very good. And most of the time I use the bass drum and tom module for the kick and the snare and the percussion for a layered snare sound. So I only have these two sounds, and I basically do the kick snare from this dubsteppy drums. So there you have it. Really specific gadget again, but then it's exactly what you need when you choose it. So I tend to grab the Tokyo Gadget every time I want to have this hard-hitting, synth-sounding drums. And they're perfect for this. So this does it for this week's episodes. And in the next week, we'll start with another bassline synthesizer, which is Dublin. And then we'll take a look at Miami, which is a monosynth. And then we'll go to Phoenix, which is a polysynth. So something to look out for. If you like this series, subscribe to get informed when new episodes are up, and smack a like on it. If you have some questions for this gadget or any other, just go in the specific gadget video, ask your question below it in the comments, and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. What can I say? I'm George, the Gentleman Rocker. See you later.